Minecraft 101 fans, welcome back. This is a brand new series. I've been a little AWOL this week from my channel. I have not uploaded a new video, but there's a really good reason why, and you're looking at it right now. This is actually a server called BanishedWings at engine.com, and I will share a link in the description for the server. It's a vanilla server. Griefing is allowed but not encouraged, so it's a really fun beginner server. It's a really good server for people that are just starting out, who haven't played much before. This is the base that I've been building all week. As you can see, I've got quite a big space here, and this is kind of built into a hillside. I've got my repair station set up. The reason for the lever is I have a redstone lamp there that I put in for light, just because of fun. I've got kind of a little extra storage room back here, which I'm not really using at the moment. I've kind of cleaned it out. And let's see, in this direction I've got a map on the wall. This is basically the area my base is in. Where is my base? I'm not very good with these map things. Okay, my base is right about here, and there's another base up here, and then you can see there's some extreme hills not too far from me, and I'm surrounded by woods and water. So it's, it's a pretty nice setup. I've added a little bit of decoration to my space. Now this is not my main storage area. I have a few chests here that I keep some stuff in, but I have a hidden storage as well. You can have up to 3 teleport points on this server, so that allows me to have a separate location to keep my stuff in. Because I'm quite close to spawn. When I built, I did not go very far from spawn, and that means that my base is pretty easy to find. And because they do allow griefing on this server... Oh, somebody's been building up here. I didn't even know. See, I have a neighbor. Look at that. Whoops. Yeah, so obviously I'm not hard to find, and I'm going to go up here and check this out and see who's building. And that's the fun thing with servers, is that you do have other people that, come in and hang out. Oh, for goodness sakes, this is my son's friend. He's obviously joined the server and decided he's going to live right next to me. Wonderful. This is an MCMO server. I might not be saying that right. Which means that there are jobs that can be done. Kill some zombies here. And then you can get money for doing jobs, and which is then used in the shops, which I'll show you in just a minute. Let me take care of these skeletons before they come over here and make my life miserable. Because I am in a woods in this server, there are quite a few mobs, which can be pretty annoying. Now the creepers cannot do block damage, but they can do damage to me, which is kind of a nuisance. I'm just going to go check out Brian's he's got quite the setup here. Looks like it's pretty basic. Yeah, he built himself a little hidey hole. It's kind of neat. See if he's got these. Oh, he's been mining, and looks like he's been around a little bit. So I knew he was coming on last night, so that's just funny to see that he decided to build right up on top of my hill. Which is fine. That's, like I said, that's the fun thing about servers, is that you get to play with other people, and you get to interact with other players and so on. So it makes a lot of fun. There is another player who comes and kind of hangs out here. Snorlaxosaurus. I don't say his name right because I have a really hard time with names. You can see this is my little garden. He came in and built there underneath. I have to go in there to see it. Snore built another layer. What happened to my... I know I had a carpet on top of this. Oh, go away, skeleton. Yeah, obviously there are, well, it's nighttime, so there are mobs, and I can't put it today because I'm not, the other thing with the server is you don't have controls like you do when you play single player. You don't have the cheats available. So anyway, I've got some potatoes and carrots. And the funny thing is, you'll see my sign. It says, Snorlaxosaurus's pig whacking carrots. is that he's quite the smart aleck and thought it would be cute to get me to teleport to him while he was in the nether. And he said, oh, why don't you just whack one of these pigmen with a carrot, because then they'll follow you. And I didn't think that that was correct, but I thought, oh, what the heck. So I grabbed a carrot and I whacked a pigman, and well, yeah, that was, the carrots are the only thing I walked away with in the end. The pigmen get a little annoyed when you smack them with carrots. As you can see, he actually built this as a multi-level farm to give me a little bit more. I haven't done much with it yet, but so he came in and kind of did a few improvements and helped me out a little bit. It's kind of neat. And so yeah, this is basically my base. I don't know how pigs and cows keep getting into my wheat, but they seem to like it in there. Like I said, you can see I'm surrounded by woods, and there's some caves, and it's just a good spot for a base, I think. And another skeleton. Oh my goodness, this is a skeleton city out here tonight. Usually it's the creepers. The creepers really like me, so I usually get a lot of creepers. Snore also, I had a sugarcane field in, but Snore kind of came in and moved it around for me and did a little bit of changing things around, so I'm not sure why there's a sign there. So at any rate, it's been a lot of fun. It's fun getting to know people and to interact, like I said, with other players. You can see I've got some pens set up. I've got some sheep and chickens and cows and pigs. Just to, I'm getting on for due to slaughter my chickens again. I keep breeding them up until I get like loads of chickens, and same with the cows and the pigs. Just breed them up till there's a load of them, and I go through and slaughter them all. That gives me a good food source. I've got some melons and pumpkins and cacti growing. My son actually built the bridge. See, this is the neat thing, is there's so much cooperation. My son Eric came on and played, and he built the bridge here. It's just kind of neat. And I've got a horse pasture because I am getting into Home of the Happy Horses. It's my stables. Oh, this is a funny sign. I should show you this sign. I have signs everywhere just because I'm having so much fun with this whole server thing. Yeah, you'll notice that there's some cows rocking around. The main cow, and I should put a name tag on him so I know which one it is named Joe. He just wandered in one day and he's been here ever since. Well, now Joe has family here, and I think we were up to 6 at last count. There's cows. And I think what's happening is they're coming in on top of the stable from the hill up here, and then once they get on top of the stable, they fall down in here, and they're kind of trapped. So, yeah, so we have a couple extra special horses to go with our stable. It started out as a joke, but now it's getting a little ridiculous. I have so many cows in here. This is a project I've been working on. I've got a tree farm back here, which is not performing well at all. I'm not really sure what's going on with my trees, but they just don't want to grow. And it's a very small tree farm. But I've got trees, as you can see, everywhere, so it's kind of not really a necessity anyway. This path, I started to build it as a bridge. This was actually almost complete. As you can see, there's still some bridge up above there that I need to come in and take out. That's all going to be taken down. I had this go up over, but then I hated the way it looked, having a big old bridge just hanging in midair like that. So, yeah, I need to complete this. But where it's going, and the reason I haven't completed it yet is I've been working on another project the last few days. I've only been on the server for less than a week, but I've logged over 30 hours so far. So that was a little bit of crazy business. Let's see if I can get across this. I'm not very good with heights in real life. I mean, if I fall off, I'll fall into the water, so it's not the end of the world. But so where this is going is it's going to lead out here. And I've put a gate up just to keep the mobs off the bridge. but it leads out to the plains biome where all my horses are coming from. And what I'd like to do is set up a jump down here so that I can measure the height at which each horse can jump. I'm trying to breed better, faster, stronger horses, and by having a test area, I'll be able to tell the actual skill of each horse. So that'll be down there at some point. And I believe my daughter is also on this server. And if you see her come on, it'll be Binks133. And I'm not sure where she's building, but I think it's somewhere down on the plains because she's also planning to get horses and possibly raise horses. So rather than walk all the way back, I'm just going to go ahead and teleport. And to do that, I'm going to go to plot home. Actually, I'll show you the mine first. As I said, you can have up to 3 home points. And this is my little hidden storage. I actually dug way down into the ground. I would show you the coordinates, but then that would be giving away my hidden storage space. And I just keep, there's not a ton of stuff in here right now because I just used up all my cobble. Oh, well, we've gotten, as you can see, we've done some mining. My son and I were on last night and we did some mining too. We have another double chest just for cobble. But, I keep some extra wood and some odds and ends in here. Excuse me, you can see we got some iron and stuff going on. Got some coal and some lapis. Down here is if I need to make a ton of iron like really fast, I've got an array of furnaces. That was random. A random cave noise there. And then over on this side, my son built this. I am not this clever with redstone, and I'd like to get Eric to do some tutorials for redstone building because he did this, and it's a really neat setup. It only took him probably a couple hours to do. You can see there's all double chests and there's hoppers, and I think that everything drains down into this final chest. Yeah, it looks like that's how it works. Excuse me. These are all empty because they all come down into this chest. And how this works is he's got a minecart down here with a chest in it. So when you come out of the tunnels, and you can see he's got tunnels set up, that's one where I ran into lava. That's one where I ran into more lava. Like I said, as you can see, these are strip mines, and we haven't finished digging them out yet. Obviously, we've still got quite a lot of mining to do. But when you come back from your mining trip, you throw your stuff into this cart and give it a push, and there's a button behind there. I can't quite, okay, there it is. And the cart gets sent up to the chest, and then it comes back. And it actually empties it. It's an automatic system. It empties into those chests that I just showed you a minute ago. And so we can be mining and just come out to the cart, dump our stuff in the cart, send it up, and and just keep doing that. We don't have to keep running back and forth between mining and dumping stuff in chests. So that's a really cool setup. Excuse me. Like I said, I am not clever at all with this redstone stuff, and he designed and built this, and I suspect I'm sure he has YouTube people that he follows that gave him the ideas, but he's the one that's clever with all this stuff. So that was very cool, and we'll continue mining and so on, and that'll provide us with enough stuff to be okay on the server. Now, this is actually a 4th teleport point because this is a special thing. This is the shops, and it's very, very new. It's only been a few days. In fact, this is my daughter's plot. She's not started building yet. She's just kind of laid out her shape, and you can see there's a spider in there. I cannot, you can see it says that you cannot build here. You are assigned, or you claim, a plot. This one happens to be mine. And if something attacks me on this plot, I can hit it and and take care of it, no problems. But on other plots, the thing is, the caveat with that is the spiders, the zombies, everything that's hanging out here can't hit me here in the Plot Me world, which is Plot Me is a plugin, and it allows you to have shops on a server, and the server owner has added this. And the way shops work, if you're not familiar with, I've never been on a server before. This was all brand new to me when I joined this server. This is Snore's shop, the fellow that built the things. Okay, say I want to buy 4 cooked beef for $16. I just right-click on the sign. Sure I do. Oh, because I have my sword in my hand, duh. Yeah, you have to have a bare hand to do this. Right-click on the sign, and it says I bought 4 cooked beef for $16. And he's got a really cool water feature going on in here, and he's got all his stuff. He's got iron spades, pickaxe, you know, so he's got some tools, droppers, those are kind of neat, bones, wheat, you know, kind of a neat setup. And the money, if I go balance, it shows you can see that I've got quite a bit, comes from jobs that you can do. And this shows you the various jobs. You can browse. Okay, that's what I want to do. You can join a job. You can get information, stats that just tells you like what you've done so far, that sort of thing. Let's see, jobs browse. You can see that there's different categories. And there's actually, I don't know how to scroll through these to see more of the jobs. I'm a woodcutter, a miner, and I think a farmer. Those are the 3 jobs I joined. And basically you just get money for doing things in Minecraft that you normally do anyway, like mining and, you know, digging, mining, cutting trees, and so on. As you can see, I personalized my shop. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit here. Give it a second to catch up. Every so often I get a little bit of lag on this server, not usually too bad. Okay, there comes my frame rate's back up again. And it froze. Whoops. Why am I lagging so hard? That's odd. It's not normal on this server. Once in a while you get some lag, but not normally. And I don't think anybody else is on right now, so... So as you can see, I'm farming some cactus, and I've got a couple trees as decorations, but... And I did... Mikey's eye is a little off. It should be over. I gotta fix that. But yeah, I made this very personalized, which I was very excited. I had so much fun. It took me a full day to build this shop, but I had so much fun doing it. I started out just thinking I was only going to do one. So I started out with this wall. Holy Zombieville. And again, they can't touch me, so they're not really an issue, they're just annoying. But now it seems that I'm on my own plot, I can go ahead and take care of these guys. And they will come after me, because I do. But they can't actually do anything, because we're in the plot new world. Yeah, just get rid of them guys. I had to put pressure plates so that players, because on somebody else's plot, yeah, I'm going to go outside because I'll explain why in just a minute. But if I'm on somebody else's plot, I can't right-click anything, so I have to have the pressure plates in order to allow people to enter my shop. Excuse me. I have mine labeled so it's easier for people to find what they're looking for. I might have to change that sign though because things have changed a little bit. Now I happen to have I have some enchanted books in my shop. These aren't filled yet. I still need to do some more work. I have some soul sand over here, some netherrack and some nether quartz. I have some dyes. I still have, like I said, I have quite a bit of building to do yet. Some saplings and some food and gardening type of things. And just some basics. Some iron and there's even dirt, which I'm selling really, really cheap just to get rid of it. Excuse me. Some redstone blocks. Things like, you know, things that people need in everyday Minecraft. Now the reason you're hearing villagers is you saw all those zombies that just came in here? I've been farming the zombies. I've actually got this little trapdoor set up, this little trap I've got set up. When I get a villager zombie that comes in, I punch them with an empty hand, and that's enough to get their attention. Then they'll follow me, and because they can't touch me, I don't get beat up at all. So I just bring them over here, I open the trapdoor, the zombie falls down below, and as you can see, we have a inventory, break room, and shop assistant lounge down here. Those are my shop assistants. All these villagers. These are all previous zombies that I have converted back to villagers. And you can... I'm not sure how his sheep got down here, but you can see their bunny way back there. Okay, just jumped down out of the window. There he comes. Right back there in the background, you can see they have a bunny. Like I said, the sheep must have fallen down. There's another trap door. Excuse me. Kind of see. Okay, you can see where the ladder goes up. That comes out in the center of that center chest block that's up there. And the way I'm converting villagers is when I have a zombie, this is my little trap room here. This is where they fall down. There's the trap door. They fall down into this little room. Once they're converted, they can go through this trap door, and that just goes out into the main area there. When they're in this room, I hit them with a splash potion of weakness, and the way you make that is you're going to have a fermented spider's eye. She needs sugar, mushroom, and a spider's eye to make one of those. I don't know what I've got in the thing right now. Okay, there's a potion of weakness. That's let me start at the beginning here. Get a piece of sugar, spider's eye, and a mushroom. Gives you a fermented spider's eye. Just kind of gross, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so this is awkward potion. Now, how I got awkward potion... Let me see if I have any. Okay, no, that's the weakness, and that's what it just needs to be. Awkward potion is just water bottles, and you take nether wart. I have some right here. Water bottles. You get water bottles by filling empty bottles, just like you would a bucket. You right-click the water bottle on a water source. That's why I have a water source over here. So that's that. And I'll show you how to make bottles at some point in another episode, because I don't have enough glass on me right now, and I'll mess with it. So at any rate, you get your awkward potion, like that. You take your spider's eye, throw it in there. That'll brew up into a potion of weakness. And you can see this only lasts minute 30. To make it last longer, you take redstone, and you just add redstone to the stuff, and that'll turn it into the 4-minute potion of weakness. And then to get a splash potion, which is what I use, this here, you do the same thing like you did with the redstone, but with gunpowder, and that gives you the splash potion. Throw that on the zombie first, and then you need a golden apple. You actually right-click the zombie with a golden apple. The weakness potion will give him gray particle effects, and then when you hit him with the apple, it gives him a red particle effect, and then after a couple minutes, he'll convert back into a villager. There's their pet bunny. The villagers checking out the bunny. That's so funny. I actually dragged that bunny. I took a lead, and I brought the bunny down here, just for the villagers, because I thought it was funny. So yeah, there's the basement of my shop. That's just villager space back there. It's just rooms with doors for them to wander around in. And this is just some extra storage that I throw. If I have stuff, well, that's empty right now. If I have stuff that I'm going to put in the shop, or like I said with the potions, you know, this is for the villager stuff. I keep it separated by sections because it just makes it easier for me to... I'll have each of the Ninja Turtles will mark a section of the shop in which things will be available. I intend to add more brews and potions and things as I get better at it. So you can see the zombies come and hang out here at night because of the villagers. Which is an advantage for me because when I get a pile of zombies all coming around like that, then I can punch a villager zombie, like I said, and lead them to the downstairs. And you can see I've been farming cacti. I'm actually farming cocoa beans. I took my cocoa beans like that, and once you have the cocoa beans, you just right-click on the tree, and you get a new pod. And that's, you know, I can grow cocoa beans. My thinking is that I'll actually sell like cookies and stuff in the shop, as well as dyes. As you can see, I'm farming cacti. Okay, this is the right one. And just for decoration, I put some spruce trees around. So I'm having a really hard time growing trees for some reason. But at any rate. And this is just my way to get up on the roof. And it's a little difficult because of the shape of the roof, and once in a while I screw up and do that. Not very often, once in a while. Try not to touch that cactus. Okay, try that one more time. See, there's not a block here to jump on, so I have to avoid getting under the edge of the statue. So, okay, yeah, I've got some more cacti growing up here, a couple more trees that I keep cutting down and hoping to get more saplings. This is also where I'm growing my nether wart. So I can, and you have to grow nether wart on soul sand. I actually bought the nether wart from another shop, and then I went and got soul sand out of the nether myself and started, and so I sell soul sand in my shop, and then I also farm my nether wart so I can use it for potions. I don't think I'm going to sell nether wart. There are shops. I think it was Snore's shop that I got the nether wart from. And there are shops that are already doing it, so I'm not going to bother selling it myself. So I'll just go plot, whoops. To get down, I can go down the ladder, but this is just easier. So yeah, and I'm setting up another space for, zombies are annoying. You guys are annoying, go away. It's actually kind of neat. It's kind of neat that I'm getting rotten flesh. I have a cleric villager, and he will trade me rotten flesh for emeralds, which I just think is hilarious. So yeah, you can see that this is, you know, this is very cool. I've got each statue, like up above is Donatello, and he's got purple glass around his doors, and then Raphael and Mikey and Leonardo. And it helps me because the shop is circular and all the walls look alike. The colors just help me differentiate, you know, like this will be dyes, and it makes it easier for people to find what they're looking for. And I like the item frames because it makes it easier for people to find what they're looking for and just at a glance. I mean, on the signs it tells you what's in each chest and what you're buying and how much how much you're spending, but it's just much easier when you have a visual guide. Then you can say, oh, there's the redstone, without having to go through and read each individual sign. You know, so it just makes life a little easier. I've got lava ceiling just for light. I'm just really excited. I had glass in the corners just because I love the look of the blue stained glass. I just thought it was really cool. But I had to cover this one because even though when a zombie comes inside, they're under a roof, so they won't burn. But if they stand under glass, they'll still burn. And I lost 2 zombies that I was trying to convert to I was trying to get down the hole to convert to villagers because they burned because I had glass there, so I had to change it out. So at any rate, that's my my shop. Like I said, Snorlaxosaurus has his shop going over here, and he has some cool stuff. And then Flossie Rules is the other neighbor. I don't know if she has anything set up yet. I'm a little nervous to go into her shop. Okay, she's got it so her door's open now. She's got, see, they got the pressure plates. So she does have it lit up. Oh wow, she's got a nice shop in here. Looks like she's got some cobblestone signs. That's nice. Brown dye, which is basically cocoa beans. So I'm not going to bother selling cocoa beans then. She's selling them right next door. Sugarcane cookies. Neat. So I'll have to keep in mind that she's selling cookies. Wheat. Bread, which is something I do sell, but whatever, it's all good. In fact, I think she's a little cheaper. I might have to lower my price. And I've kind of thinking we'll just keep the prices about similar to what everybody else is selling, so it doesn't really matter, you know, where people buy stuff. So yeah, you know, she's got a really nice little shop here, all your basics that you could need. See, this is why I'm kind of thinking to stick to potion brewing and doing a little bit more complicated things like dyes and potions, because a lot of people do the basic stuff. When somebody comes in, brand new player, and they need things, it can be hard to find. You know, if you want cactus, you have to go find a biome that has cactus in it. But if you can come to the shop and just buy a piece of cactus, then you can start farming it and you can get all the cactus you need. You know, so it's that sort of thing. It's just a really handy little thing to have, and my blaze rods for my brewing stands came from Snor's shop. So, and I haven't been able to find a a fortress in the nether yet. So I've only just gotten into the nether. I haven't gotten very far with it yet. You're annoying, dude. Go away. So yeah, and you can see you get skills the more you do things. Like if you're even things that is not your job, you actually build up skills and then you get more abilities. Like if I right click with my sword, now if that spider would come over here so I could get a whack at him. I can't hit him out here, see? It says he can't build here. But if it was nighttime and he was aggressive, he would come at me and then I'd be able to give him a really solid whack with my sword. And it does more damage. The only thing I don't like out here in the Plot Me world, the mobs, like I said, can't touch you. I can go over here to this creeper, for example, and he can blow up and it won't do anything. I can't hit him either, though, because he's not on my plot. So yeah, you can see it didn't even do me any damage. Same thing with zombie. Hi, zombie. What's up? He'll follow me around, but he can't do anything because, you know, it's in the Plot Me world. He just can't touch me. And I can't actually hit him until I get over here in my own plot. If you keep up with me there, dude? Hurry up. You're slow. So yeah, once he's inside the border, now I can hit him. And now he's after my villagers. And there he goes. So yeah. So that's the shop. And you know, this is all very cool. I've been having a lot of fun. Both interacting with other players, like I said, and just playing in general. Yeah, you can see they follow my villagers around. It's just a fun. I'm really looking forward to building my shop up a little bit more, offering some more stuff. I need to. In fact, we'll go back home. I need to get some more brewing, and like I said, I made a chest just to throw things into that I want to take to the shop. In fact, I should throw stuff in there, and my nether wart that I collected. Zombie flesh, because I'll trade that with my villagers. And I'm getting a little full. Well, anyway. I'll take some eggs over, because I do want to, like I said, I want to make some cookies and maybe some pumpkin pie, stuff like that to sell. Just stuff that's a little more, you know, time and labor intensive that maybe people don't want to do themselves, and you know, they'll be willing to buy out of the shops. You can see I use jack-o'-lanterns for the lighting in here, just because, you know, they're cheap. Another cool thing with the MCMO is that as you build up your levels, you actually start digging. Like if I dig dirt, I get glowstone because of the level I'm at with my digging skill. So eventually, if you get up, I think it's around 200 or 250 level, then you start getting diamonds when you dig dirt. So that's kind of a neat thing. So yeah, this will be a series. I'm definitely going to do some series play on here. My kids will be Thing 1 and Baby Girl is what I call them on the blog, but they will be on here as well, and we'll have some fun. So that'll do it for this episode, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.